and welcome to your tarot card reading for this week. If you're new to tarot, new to Tarot Tuesdays, no problems. There's 3 packs of cards that I've picked up with 3 different crystals to go with each pack, and just use your intuition to pick the card pack that you're most drawn to. Now, sometimes you could be drawn to more than one card pack, and that's perfectly fine. Once you pick the cards, you can go into the video, look at the timestamps in the description, and click on them. It's as simple as that. So here's deck number 1, and I have picked this amethyst crystal cluster. This is deck 2, and I have picked this clear quartz, and this is deck 3. This is pile 3 even, and I've picked up angelite. Okay. Now all you have to do is choose one of those. Let's see what's in store for you this week. I'll see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. And so these are your cards that I picked up, and this is your crystal. So this is amethyst, and to me amethyst is a lot to do with the crown chakra, you know, the energy center that's at the top of our head. And it's the sense I'm getting is a busy mental energy, and I also feel that you're probably receiving guidance that you might not be following, or you might be so busy in the head that you're not able to listen to them. So either ways, I feel there's a need for clearing your energies, and a great way to clear your energies is to be in nature. So do consider that for all of you that have picked up pile number 1. So let's see what your cards have in store. So we've got the 2 of air. Okay. We've got the 7 of air, star seed, spiritual teacher, and oracle cards. Well, you're in the right place now, aren't you? Right. So I think first I want to go to these 2 cards. This is the 2 of air. This is, to me, could be a confusion in a decision that you're trying to make. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? This is, again, it sits so well with the mental energy that I was talking about. There is a lot of mental energy. It could be a lot to do with self-doubt that's causing this energy. You think you should be doing something, but then you think, oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if that's the right thing. So with this energy, it's about taking decisions. So it says, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So, there's 2 situations here. Either you are avoiding looking at a problem, or you are not able to make a decision on which way to go. And what I also feel is that in all this mental energy that you're sitting in, I want to say that you need to relook. It's going to benefit you immensely if you followed your intuition, because your intuition is very on point. And I feel a lot of this confusion that's coming up is because you are not listening to your intuition. So there might be some tweaks for you in the plan that your intuition is suggesting that will really help you, and that you're probably not following through. I think I said that before. but there's something that's going on that you're picking up at an energetic level, but you're not able to translate it in the 3D, so in the visuals. So for some of you who are very intuitive, there's something going on, there's some triggers in your energy that I can sense, but you are not able to understand why. Sometimes we meet people that say the right things, but in your stomach or in your heart, you just feel like, ooh, I don't know, you don't feel like trusting those people. I feel some of you could be sitting in that energy, and if you are, then you are bang on. Consider what the situation is, revisit it, replan it, because there is something you need to look at. But I also feel with this star seed sign, I also feel that it's, I get, I don't know how to put it in words. I get the sense that there's something much bigger at play than what's meeting the eyes. When they say, oh, it's written in the stars, that's the energy that I feel. There's something that's destined to happen. And I suppose in your confusion and in your not listening to your intuition, you are sort of coming in the way of that. And so I want to say, allow yourself to be cleansed. Spend time by the sea. There is also a lot of rituals you can do with rock salt that I feel guided to say for you. So if work with rock salt, just Google energy clearing with rock salt, and I think I have some videos as well. But either ways, do consider working with rock salt. Keep yourself hydrated. These are all the little steps that are going to help you clear your mind, so do consider them. Being out in nature, I think I did say already, work with rock salt, keep hydrated, and try and keep your energies as clear as you possibly can, because to be spiritual teacher, maybe look up some people on YouTube that you might be drawn to. Maybe it's Abraham Hicks, maybe it's Ramya Pillai. Just kidding. But what I'm trying to say is go and look up there's something about spirituality that seems to be a step that you can take to help you. Now it could even be religion. If you're somebody that has an altar and you offer prayers at an altar, then maybe, and you haven't done it for a while, maybe this is your cue to go and start doing it, or visit a sacred site, or basically do something for your spirituality as well, because I think that's something that needs nourishing at the minute, and your connection with the divine. Now, the other thing that comes to me is this. Again, it talks about oracle cards. And for me, this is about you having the answers. So it says here, you are able to discern the answers and guidance for yourself and others. So you are that sensible person that probably that people go to, and you always have the answers for them. But at this point in time, you're probably a little bit lost, or you're not tapping into that really pragmatic, sensible, strong, grounded part of you. And so universe is asking you, it's pushing you to do something about your energy, and also just know that you have the answers. So pile one, actually, just before I go, I was working with a deck and these cards fell out, so they are meant for you. The first, the card that fell out is yes. So whatever your worries are, don't you worry. It sounds really positive because it seems to be unfolding within the next few weeks, and it's going to be successful. So take those steps, all those steps that we've mentioned. Take those steps and clear your energies, because there is so many amazing things that are going to come to you in the next few weeks. So hang in there. I'll see you in my next video. Hey, pile two. So these are your cards. This is the 8 of Air, 7 of Earth, King of Water, Warrior Woman, Rebirth, wow, and Patience. And the crystal that I picked for you is this gorgeous clear quartz. Now, clear quartz is the go-to crystal for anything. To clear your energies, to clear the other, energies for other crystals. I mean, this is a gift that keeps on giving. So if you've picked this deck, I almost want to say, have you been too giving of yourself? And have you been too accommodative with a situation, or with making adjustments, because it feels like a little bit of an imbalance that might need to be tweaked. Okay, so let's go into the cards and see what they have to say for you. So we have got, okay, so I want to start with this. This is the Seven of Earth. Okay, the Seven of Earth, it's seed well planted. Now, this I feel is your energy from what's happened in the past. You've planted the seeds, things were going well, and then I almost get the sense that something slowed down, or there's been a bit of a delay, and that delay has caused you to go into this heavy mental energy with the Eight of Air, and it's got you to doubt yourself, and it's got you okay, yeah, there's a bit of lack of confidence. It's knocked your confidence off a bit, and to the point that you're almost a bit nervous to take the next steps. And I feel the energy I get is that you feel trapped. It's like you're going round in circles, sort of like on a hamster wheel. But what the universe is asking you to do is really step out of it. Because this is your energy, this is the potential, this is the King of Water. Now, the King of Water, it's the king, right? It's a regal energy. It's an energy of being in leadership, and it's an energy of someone that has their emotions in check. So someone that looks at the pragmatics, but also looks at the emotional side. So, bringing that balance in your energy, and bringing that balance in your mindset. Because just because there's a little bit of a delay, or there's a little bit of a failure, or something just didn't work out, it doesn't mean everything isn't working out. You are just pigeonholing and not looking at the bigger picture. So what you're being asked to do as guidance for this week is to open your mind and be trusting, and go with your heart. Because your heart will guide you to where you need to go. It's a little bit similar to pile number one, this guidance. So yeah, so that's what I feel from here. But these cards are really interesting. Warrior woman, this lady is ready. And to me, this is all about fighting for what you believe is true, not what others want you to believe is true. So it's about standing your ground. And let's see what's written here. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? So consider that. Have you answered your deepest calling? Was there something that you really wanted, and now you've taken a step back? Go for it. This is yours. And these two cards, well, this is so in line with what we're talking about, right? Patience. It is, having the patience that things will work out, step out of this energy, move into patience. And orange is also the sacral chakra for me. And the sacral chakra is emotional cleansing. We store a lot of emotions in our sacral chakra, and it's also our seat of creativity. So have a think about this delay that's happened. Do you have to completely rip things apart and start from scratch, or are you getting those creative ideas of how you can make it work? And it's almost like giving it a new life with this rebirth. It's, for me, this is like blue, dark blue indigo with orange. Indigo is your third eye chakra, which is intuition, and orange is creativity. So do consider this. Can you reignite this thing to make it work? But be patient. There's a little bit of orange here, there's a lot of orange here. So it's like you're going to take those steps, but be sure to have a lot of patience, because that's how things will manifest and really pan out for you. And consider moving into this King of Water. I mean, look at him. Look at how he's standing. He's not scared of whatever is around him, and nothing makes him nervous. He's so comfortable with where he is. So that is your guidance for this coming week. I hope that resonated. If it did, would you give me a thumbs up? And if you're feeling even more generous, can you, in the comments below, would you write down what pile you chose? Anyways, this is it from me. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So these are the cards and the crystals that I picked for you. So the first card is number 20. It's renewal. Oh, hold on. This is the Ace of Earth. Stay optimistic about your love life. Let go of control issues. And no. Right. So these cards almost say a story. To me, those of you, oh, actually, before I get into it, this is the crystal angelite that I put with these cards, and this energy is very, very healing. And so I feel those of you that were drawn to this pack and this crystal, you are probably going through a healing of some sort. I feel this could be, feels like a root chakra healing. So it could be to do with your finances, or it could be to do with relationships. But there is a lot of healing that's coming your way, and there's a lot of nurturing that you're having to do for yourself. So that's the energy that I'm getting with this. Now, the first card is the Ace of Earth. Now here it says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So again, going back to that first chakra energy I was talking about, I feel this is a new beginning for you. And it's possible some of you that are looking at, that have chosen pile number 3, you could be stepping into a new role or a new business venture. And if this is you, then go through the paperwork really well and be grounded about it. So that's the first message I'm getting from this card. Now this card, renewal, I sort of picked up a clarifier for this earlier. And so the renewal comes with the Queen of Pentacles. And renewal talks about review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. And now for me, this is about, this brings a lot of healing energy for me. And it's possible that you felt a little bit stuck in some area of your life, or you're still feeling a little bit stuck in an area of your life. What Spirit or universe wants you to know is you are this. You are the Queen of Pentacles. This is a really abundant person. And if you look at the Queen and how she sits, she's one with nature. She is so comfortable with where she is. So she looks one with her surroundings. She's not, although she's the queen, she is just so grounded in the robes that she's wearing. So I almost feel like if in a previous role that you had, if it's a job or, it could even be a relationship, if you stood out like a sore thumb, no, that's the wrong way to say it. If you stood out for who you are. So for instance, this queen, she is not in her royal robes with a crown. She's actually one with her surroundings. So it's about meeting people that are like-minded and meeting people that get you and meeting people that you get. So this is that energy, the Queen of Pentacles. So if you were in this situation where you were like, oh gosh, when is this going to end? Just know that this is what the future looks like for you. You know, moving into a space where you feel one with all that's around you, all the people that are around you. Okay, now these are the other two cards. I feel like these could be your showstoppers, those things that are keeping you from moving forward. Is let go of control issues. And it says here, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I feel maybe you're very driven. For some of you, you're very driven to resolving this problem and getting to the bottom of it and investigating it and really digging deep for it. If this is you, then you know, I think you would really benefit from stepping away from this energy of trying to control it and stepping into this energy of optimism. If you're trying to manifest a relationship, then just know that all the things that you're doing, it's working in the background, but you need to stay optimistic and you need to have faith. Don't sit in the energy of trying to arrange things so almost make things happen in a way that's more familiar to you. You know, step out of that energy. And the final card that I got, and again for some of you that might be looking at an acting on an impulse that you've got, or acting on about some action that you want to take. This is for those of you, and the answer that I got is no. So hold on a minute, because don't take action just yet. And I got some clarifier cards for these, and the first one then came up was the Chariot, and the second one was the Hermit. Okay, now these are bigger cards, so if there is an action that you want clarity on and whether you should take it or not, the universe wants you to know that now might not be the best time to take those actions. You know, the Chariot is all about forward momentum, forward action. And so if you're looking to take those, you know, maybe hold on for a little bit longer and maybe postpone it for a bit until you get balance. Now, you know, I'm just quite drawn to the black horse and the white horse, and I feel like there needs to be some balance in your project, or some balance in your emotions before you move forward with it. And how could you get that balance is the Hermit. The Hermit to me is spending some time alone, trying to figure out how you want to lead. It could be leading others. It could be, you know, how you want to lead things in your own life for yourself. So, you know, you're being asked to go into this hermit mode and really spend some time going within, because that's when you'll get the guidance of what needs doing. And once you know that, then you can start to move forward. So that is it from me. This is the guidance that I received. I hope it resonated, and do give me a thumbs up to let me know if it did, and also put the pile that you chose in the comments below. I think it makes for a very interesting read. Well, thank you so much for being here. Sending you so many blessings.